More than $1 billion have been liquidated on the latest Bitcoin drop. As you can see, we have dumped by around 14%, and this volatility was expected, because if you have been watching our previous video, you know that we have been telling you there is $10 billion just waiting to be liquidated. So hopefully you are safe, and in today's video we will be talking about the next price development and what effect will this drop have on Bitcoin in the near time future. So make sure you are watching. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Samo from Crypto Paradise, and right now we are looking on Bitcoin at weekly time frame. And let's just remind ourselves what happened in 2020 when we have been revisiting our $20,000 previous all-time high and how we broke from it. So you can see the price action was extremely volatile, right? So let me just take a look at the first attempt of breaking through this previous all-time high resistance. We have dumped by around 17%, right? The second attempt right here at this level resulted in a dump by around 10%, and on the third attempt we have broken to the upside, and the extremely beautiful price discovery towards $69,000 has started. So what's going on right now? As you can see, the Bitcoin just retested our resistance, which you know from our previous video. It worked perfectly. We got rejected. With ParadiseTeam VIPs, we have been selling right here at the top. Let me show you. We have taken our profits for around 200% on 25x leverage, and then the drop started. So let me actually show you closer the price action that happened on a daily time frame. Right now we are on a daily time frame. If you are in our free Telegram channel, you know what is happening right here, what this zigzag reaccumulation means. Also in the previous video I have been discussing that, but let me show you just very quickly from our free Telegram channels, from our main channel right here, what was happening. So previously this zone right here acted as resistance, right? In fact, it was our major medium time frame resistance zone, and I told you that if we will be able to once again do this zigzag reaccumulation, we will turn it into a support, because we will be building a base below us, a demand zone basically, and we will continue to the upside. And that's exactly what happened, right? So we have pumped for around 15%, so it is really worth it for you to be in our free Telegram channels. And then we dumped back to our major now medium time frame support zone, right? Because by this reaccumulation we have switched it from resistance into a support, and what happened next, we actually pumped to the upside, right? As you can see right here, we have pumped for around, let me see, it was for around 10 to 12% from our medium time frame support zone. So beautiful. With ParadiseTeam VIP members, we have been opening also a swing trade at these levels. However, today morning we have closed our Bitcoin long position, which we have bought at the drop, at the panic. We have been buying that, and we closed it today morning, and I will explain to you why. For that, we need to switch into a 1 hour time frame candle, and let's just repeat to ourselves what actually happened from $39,000. So as you can see, we have been trading in a nice bull trend since. We have created A, B, C, D, E, 5 move Elliott waves to the upside. I'm not taking this as a D correction wave, because this was actually the zigzag reaccumulation. So D wave was right here, and then we created this last impulsive E wave to the upside, which ended at around $69,000. So let me zoom back to the E wave, because I want to show you that the last impulsive E wave actually confirms its ending, because it also consists from 5 waves. So basically the trend line is like this, right? And we have created A, B, C, D, E, movement, 5-move impulsive movement, and this is where it ended. So this E wave also consists from 5 waves, and this confirms that the trend ended right here. And this is also why we have been selling with ParadiseTeam VIPs most of our altcoins and Bitcoin long position as well, because we want to be safe. We are focusing on long-term consistency and profitability, and this is how we do it, by playing it safe, strategically and tactically. So right now from here we have created an ABC correction, A, B, and right now we are in progress of a C wave, and as you can see, I do expect this wave to be finished at around $58,000 from the current price. This is, for approximate calculation, around 14% drop from the current prices. How I have calculated this support zone is very easy. I have just taken the Fibonacci retracement tool right here. I have placed it to the previous bottom from where we have actually created these 5 moves to the upside, and I have put it that to the top, to the local top right here, and this is how I calculated this support zone, and this is where I suppose this C wave will be finished. So the thing is that you should be playing that very safe. If we will be able to break from this resistance right here without doing some further correction, then I will be waiting for some kind of reclaim of this, turning that into support and continuation to the upside. And you know that we are expecting Bitcoin to hit $93,000 as a next price discovery target after we break through the previous all-time high. However, it now really depends on the price action on a lower time frames if we will need this correction towards the $58,000, or we are strong enough and we can reclaim this resistance and continue higher. With ParadiseTeam VIPs, we are absolutely ready to trade this aggressively upon confirmation. Right now it is clear for us. We have finished the 5 moves to the upside, and right now we are in a correction C wave, so we are playing it safe. However, if the market will prove us wrong, we are waiting for a strength by reclaiming this resistance level and turning that into a support. Before that happens, we are absolutely ready for this zone to be revisited, and we will be buying back with a great advantage. And also, if you take a look at the previous performance, the history, yeah, it doesn't repeat, but it often rhymes, right? And it broke on third time, and right now, if I go back on a daily time frame, you can see that we have tested this resistance zone only once. I'm not taking this as a proper test because it is too far away from our Fibonacci retracement plus higher time frame psychological resistance level right here. So we have tested that only once so far, so I do expect this resistance to actually broke on a third attempt, okay? Before that happens, there might be loads of volatility, so play it safe. If you are not in ParadiseTeam VIP, make sure you have your own strategy and you are playing it safe, because you definitely don't want to miss this movement towards $93,000 after we successfully reclaim this resistance. So right now the journey is going to be extremely volatile, so make sure you know exactly where to place proper stop loss. It is very important that this major medium time frame support zone holds, so we can continue in this medium time frame bullish price action. It is very likely right now that we can revisit $58,000, which is right here. Even though we touch $58,000, the price action is still going to be bullish, and then we will attack the resistance once again, and once again I expect that to be broken on a third attempt, okay? Right now let's take a quickly look on altcoins as well. As you know, Ethereum, Bitcoin, absolute king of altcoins, and we are trying to break out from this triangle here. You know, from our previous videos I have been analyzing that this is a fractal pattern that just repeat itself for many years already, and it's just not this pattern, it's also what came before creating this pattern, right? So during the times of bearish price action, before we go close to the apex, there will be another bullish price action afterwards. The cycle just repeats, but it's not just that, it's also the time frame always in December till February, these are the important events, and right now everything aligns for an absolute surge in volume on Ethereum, Bitcoin, and that basically means a crazy, never seen before altcoin season. And with ParadiseTeam VIPs we will be taking a charge of that once again. Right now we have been securing our altcoin positions. For example, Doge, we have been buying at the panic yesterday, right? AMB for 62%. So we are actually have been securing our positions right here as well. On leverage we have been securing our positions, but once we get again a safe confirmations, we are absolutely ready as always to trade the best altcoins and really make most profit on this surge in altcoins dominance. Let's confirm that on Bitcoin dominance. You can see we are at resistance. We still expect that Bitcoin dominance will dump to 42%. The RSD dominance is at support. We are breaking from this symmetrical triangle and we still expect this 0.618 Fibonacci retracement zone to be hit. So make sure you are ready for this because this is going to be absolutely awesome. The dollar index is bearish. You know from our previous videos, this is the head and shoulders pattern, extremely bearish pattern, which is just keeps on confirming itself. Right now we are having on a daily another red candle, and I do expect once we break this neckline that the dollar index will continue to dump towards 91 level right here. As this happens, other currencies will perform very well on a weak dollar, and other currencies also includes Bitcoin. So ladies and gentlemen, make sure that they don't shake you out from this bearish price action, okay? Keep your strategy tight, play it smart, and I will see you next time. Cheers.